welcome back. The HerFlow Foundation was created by author and activist Shelly-Ann Weeks to empower women and girls about reproductive health and rights. The aim of her flagship project is to end period poverty in Jamaica. HerFlow has distributed just about 8 million menstrual products to Jamaicans since its inception. Welcome our friend, Shelly-Ann Weeks.
Welcome, Shelly.
It's good to be on this side of the couch.
Welcome to the couch versus the round table.
No, man, you know, the couch, nice, man. So
It's toffee.
Nice, bad. TK, you're so good.
Aw,
I
Shelly,
enjoy
my
you
friend.
so much.
Thank
are,
you. Thank
Big
you.
up yourself.
Thank you
Morning,
so
Dennis.
much.
Morning.
Dennis, you're awesome too.
Anyway, focus.
You're also awesome, Dennis.
Focus. HerFlow.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. You got this started. Tell us about HerFlow first of all. When did it get started? Why did you start it?
HerFlow started out of my interest in helping women better understand their bodies. And in helping women better understand their bodies, I went through my own journey of reproductive health challenges, fibroids and painful periods, all of that. And I changed my relationship with food and got really, really great results. And I just wanted other women to know. So I said, let me see if I can go to schools and maybe talk to little girls and let them understand that they don't have to go through painful periods. And then I met a young lady who told me that she used one pad for 5 days. And HerFlow was born out of that because I'm like, say what now? And so that is how I realized that there were students in schools, girls in schools who did not have menstrual products. I didn't even know it was called period poverty at the time, but you know, our good friend Google, I went on and I realized that this is an international problem. Period poverty is an international problem. Some 1 in 5 women and girls around the world just don't have the means or the access to free menstrual products. And not being able to manage your menstruation is a real roadblock to just being able to live with dignity. And that is something that I think that we can definitely solve. And as a nation, if we ever intend to get anywhere and making Jamaica all the place to live and all the other things, we have to do something about period poverty. So that is what HerFlow is about.
You know, this is something that I, from the beginning, was very switched on about. And I believe that, you know, it's important for men to be a part of the conversation.
For sure.
And some people genuinely don't believe that men should be a part of the conversation. But, you know, one of the things that I appreciate about this initiative is that things that I didn't know, and I thought myself fairly knowledgeable about these things that I didn't know, you've been able to sensitize me to and bring to light. Do you think that in doing it today, comparing to when you just started, what is different? What has changed? What improvements do you see in terms of after all of the work that is being done?
What I'm happy about, and I will take full credit for this, yes, I'm popping my own color,
which is right,
is that there are a lot of more conversation around period poverty. There's a lot more people trying to do something about period poverty. I see men buying menstrual products for the first time because they want to donate to somebody who has who's affected by period poverty. So I think it is really important that we recognize and support as many people as possible who are doing this in the space. And there are a lot of them who I know about, and I support them as much as I can, which brings me to Celebrate Her, because Celebrate Her is an event that I have out of HerFlow to honor Jamaican women who are doing great work in their communities. And a lot of those women do work specific towards ending period poverty in their own spaces, in their own community. Some of them target specific schools in their community. Some of them is their church. Some of them is clinics. Some of them is a community center or their home. And I think it is very important. But the truth is, I am invested in ensuring that the policy makers, government needs to allocate something in the budget to manage period poverty. That's just what it is. I mean, enough people are watching the budget for say if they're going to be more taxed or not. Me want to say if period poverty is in the budget.
Interesting. Interesting. I know you're doing a school tour. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right, well, actually, I just completed a school tour. So basically, yes, we went to, I think it was about 12 schools around the island. We went to Trelawney. We went to, what's the school they had? Jesus, I keep on forgetting them names.
Not St. Hilda's.
No, man, the Trelawney.
Hampton. Yeah.
Yes.
Westwood.
Westwood, thank you. It was a Hampton. Westwood. We went to Westwood. St. Mary, I'm from St. Mary, so we went to Marymount, St. Mary's High. And basically, and we went to Immaculate.
What do you do there?
St. Hugh's. And we have sessions with the students. students. And one of the things that I insist on doing, if the school is a co-ed school, we try to include the boys as much as I can. And if there's a male teacher in the space, we include the male teacher as well. To what you said earlier, the shock and horror of a lot of people, because they're like, oh my God, why is he touching the underwear? And I'm like, first of all, it's a piece of fabric. Calm down. Nobody's going to die. He's still alive. Look at this. He's still here. And one of the things that I think we have to stop doing as a culture is hiding female reproductive health from men. They live with us. They come from our bodies. They are in the space. They work with us. Dennis, you're here. There's a lot of women in the space. And period affects all of us. So we need to stop doing that and hiding it. And if we really are going to solve reproductive health issues, period poverty, men have to be a part of the conversation and the solution.
Definitely. So, before we go, because we really want to talk about the awards this year.
Yes.
We've been talking to past awardees for months now.
Yes.
The new set of awards are coming up. Tell us about it very quickly.
All right, so we're having the event on Sunday. It's going to be at the Pegasus.
I'll be there.
And you're only specially invited guests. I can't cater to everybody. We don't reach there yet. But basically what it is, we have identified 20 women with the help of Jamaican people, because we threw it out in social media and said, look here, nominate somebody. They have nominated 20 great people. And so far, there's a lady on the list that she started a home with 7 girls. It's like people are just using what they have to do what they can in their communities. And I wish I could do more. I would love to get to a point where each of these awardees get a grant in addition to the award, but you know, funding, so
look here,
I'm throwing it out there.
I am confident that it will come. You know what they say, if you build it, they will come.
Yes.
You've achieved so much thus far, and there's still more to achieve.
But you know what I love about this? You are doing what you can to recognize people who literally just take what they have to do what they can. It's crazy, and I love that. I love that.
And
so
we'll
it's this
continue.
Sunday, you're recognizing people who have helped to end period poverty in their own way.
Yes, and do
in
other
their
projects
own
as well.
as other
doing
projects.
work in their community, because there are a lot of other different work. Some people do something as simple as feeding the homeless. We had a lady in the past who would just get storybooks and go to Bellevue and read to the patients. Like anything that you can do. Sometimes it doesn't really cost you any money. It just requires some time and effort, and it really makes a big impact.
Well, we definitely look forward to interviewing the next set of awardees.
Love it.